Welcome back. Though the WNBA season ended a few months ago, Caitlin Clark is still bringing in accolades. The WNBA's Rookie of the Year and former Iowa Hawkeye was named to the 2025 Forbes Sports 30 Under 30 list at just 22 years old. Clark is the sole representative of the WNBA on the...
What happens when a rookie out-earns every WNBA veteran? Caitlin Clark just made $1.1 million this year, becoming the league's top earner. But her WNBA salary is only a small part of that.
Oh, Caitlin Clark just made a serious amount of money. Like, we did not realize just how much money Caitlin Clark had made from brand deals. And all in all, it is a crazy amount. And it's so much that Caitlin Clark is in the top 10 highest paid female athletes in the world while playing basketball.
You'd think the league would be celebrating. Wrong. Some WNBA veterans aren't thrilled. And it's not just about the money. Who are these players? And what are they saying? Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's response to the jealousy is classic her, smart and potentially game-changing for the entire WNBA.
That's not something that happens. You might be saying, oh, like, she's top 5, she's top 10, like, there should number 1. Is it A'ja Wilson number 1? I mean, if A'ja Wilson was asked about this, and these are, like, not accurate numbers, Caitlin Clark is making millions, so A'ja Wilson's making 12. But she's the only basketball player in the top.
Picture this. A rookie steps onto the WNBA court, and the entire league shifts. That's exactly what happened when Caitlin Clark made her debut. From the moment she laced up, the buzz was electric. Packed arenas, viral social media, and everyone talking about women's basketball. But while the fans celebrated, not everyone was thrilled. Some veterans watched skeptically. Who was this newcomer stealing the spotlight? Could she live up to the hype? Clark's response: she let her game do the talking. In her rookie season, she shattered 62 records. Yes, 62. Dominating in scoring and assists, rewriting the WNBA record books in record time.
I just come out here and try to, play basketball in a way that people love watching, in a way that is going to make my team successful, and the records and whatever, or the stats, that's just what comes with.
Clark's impact didn't stop on the court. The real game changer came when the TV ratings dropped. Viewership for WNBA games featuring Clark soared by a staggering 300%. In an era of shrinking spans, she tripled the audience for women's basketball. Let that sink in.
Says Clark was chosen, leading the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years, while breaking the WNBA single-season assist record and earning Rookie of the Year honors. But wait, there's more. She also led the WNBA All-Star Game voting with more than 700,000 ballots and has been credited with an increase in league viewership and attendance.
You're probably wondering what all this buzz and record-breaking means for the bottom line. Enter Clarkonomics. Dr. Ryan Brewer, a top economist, sums it up. The numbers are so staggering they almost defy belief. How staggering? Caitlin Clark is responsible for 26.5% of the WNBA's entire economic activity. One rookie, fresh out of college, is driving over a quarter of a professional league's economy. It's unheard of. Here's the kicker. We're only beginning to see her full impact. While she's shattering records and boosting ratings, the financial figures are about to blow your mind. Let's talk money.
Information has been revealed about the young superstar Caitlin Clark, responsible for a whole lot of revenue in the
Imagine driving over a quarter of the professional league's economy, yet earning less than what some spend on coffee annually. Welcome to the puzzling world of Caitlin Clark's finances, where the numbers don't add up as you'd expect.
Other WNBA superstars and responsible for the bang that they have been occurring. We've been hearing superstars like A'ja Wilson saying that she's been playing a role. Other superstars like Angel says she's been playing a role. Well, one thing I will tell you guys, men lie, women lie, and numbers definitely do not lie.
Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark's rookie salary with the Indiana Fever is $76,500 over 4 years, a fraction of the revenue she's generating for the league. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the relatively low salary, Clark ranks as the 10th highest paid female athlete in 2024, thanks to her endorsement deals. Her total earnings for the year? Whopping $1.1 million. That's a 145-fold increase from her WNBA salary. And here's the kicker. 95% of that comes from endorsements.
And she just made Sportico's list of the top 10 highest paid female athletes in the world for 2024. Of course, almost all of that from endorsements, where she reportedly made about $11 million.
The crown jewel of Caitlin Clark's endorsement portfolio, her deal with Nike, $28 million in 8 years, $3.5 million annually. That's nearly 46 times her WNBA salary, and some even say Nike got her at a bargain. But Nike isn't her only partner. Clark has also teamed up with Gatorade, State Farm, Wilson, Panini, and Buick, among others. This massive gap between Clark's on-court and off-court earnings highlights a key issue in the WNBA. The league operates under a strict salary cap, with only 99.33% of its revenue going to players' salaries. In contrast, the NBA players get 50% of the league's revenue.
Trying to figure out where it actually should be, what her actual worth is a hell of an experiment, because when you're talking about just bringing eyeballs and raising a game, she should be the highest paid. Maybe male, female, or whatever, right up there. At least damn near the top of the list.
Caitlin Clark's financial success is turning heads, showing her impact both on and off the court. She was recently named to Forbes 30 Under 30 in sports, the WNBA player to earn this honor. But here's the million-dollar question. Could Clark's success change in the WNBA? Her unprecedented influence might shape negotiations on player compensation. After all, when one rookie is responsible for over a quarter of the league's economic activity, it's tough to justify such a low salary cap.
Clark and the Fever were worth almost 50% of the league's broadcast value last season, which checks with what we saw from the ratings and everything. We know about the attendance, what we know about the attention, all of those.
While we marvel at Clark's earning power, it's important to remember she's the exception. Most WNBA players don't have multi-million-dollar endorsement deals to rely on, and not everyone is thrilled by Clark's meteoric rise. In fact, some of her fellow players are feeling envious, and it's not just about the money. If you're enjoying the video, hit to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We appreciate you taking the time to watch. Now, back to the action.
I see are the bees that are being dramatic about Caitlin Clark. That's all I see. They try so long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court. Instead of playing the game, they drama because they're jealous. Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, they got to be drama because they're jealous.
Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, some players are letting their jealousy take the spotlight. While Caitlin Clark has been busy breaking records, she's also been breaking something else: the fragile egos of some WNBA veterans. But here's the twist: their petty reactions are only making Clark more popular. How did the league's new golden girl become both its biggest asset and most controversial figure? If Caitlin
Clark is the vehicle that will bring this sport that I have loved so much and so long to little 5-year-old girls playing in Harlem, I say yes, bravo. Yes. I have no problem with that. I do think that there is a
of some players been jealous. Yes, that probably exists. Okay. To me, yeah, jealous. Sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the pros?
A'ja Wilson is the queen of delusion. She's absolutely the queen of the delusion.